Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. I'm so excited today because I am taking some budget stuff from Poundland and I'm transforming them using some hacks into really high-end gorgeous looking pieces. So keep watching. And today I'm also collaborating with Tony from DIY. She's a crafty girl, she's got a super cute dog called Rainbow and she turns Poundland stuff into room decor, home decor, so you definitely want to check out her channel. We're both hosting a giveaway today as well, so she's doing one on her channel and I'm doing one on mine, and we're both doing a £25 voucher. To enter, all you have to do is make sure you're subbed to us and that you leave a comment and a thumbs up and you're automatically going to be entered. So make sure you check out her channel. I will leave it in the description box. Now let's get started with the DIYs. So I'm going to be taking these, they're actually in the summer toys range area, and we are going to need 2 packs solely because of these parts here, which are going to act as the legs. Now it's up to you if you want 3 legs. I am going to go for 3. I just feel like it looks, you know, a little bit more trendy, but you can choose 4 legs if you want because you get 2 in 1 pack. So if you buy 2 packs, you will have 4 legs anyway. So you want to start with taking the hoop, and as you can see I've made 2 holes here. That's going to be for the legs, so we're going to poke those in and just secure them with some glue. But I am going to go and make the 3rd hole for the 3rd leg now. If you're doing 4, you're going to probably place 1 here and then 1 corresponding at the top. And this is really easy to break through. You just take your scissors or something sharp. And there you go. Just make sure you kind of make it a little bit bigger so that the point can actually fit. I am going to be using hot glue, but maybe, like, depending on the size of the plant that you're going to have in here, you might want to use 2 combination of glues. So like super glue, maybe E6000. This is kind of like another alternative that I use just because it's cheaper. So I'm just going to fill it up now with my hot glue. Hopefully that will suffice alone. Poke it through. I'm also going to add a little bit just on the edges to secure that in place. Make sure that you are happy with like the angle that it's at. So just go around it all, like it's pretty much like sealing it in place. Now I'm going to do the same, just plopping a little hot glue and then sticking that inside. And be really careful when you're doing this because this gets really hot because of the hot glue. Now I've just got 1 left. So it's up to you how many rings you add. I think I'm going to go with 1, but you can do 2, 3, however many you like, and then spray paint it. So the spray paint that I've got is actually from Poundland as well. I haven't used this yet and I haven't heard good things about it, so hopefully it works okay. I don't have a primer or anything, so I'm just going to go with it and just see how it comes out. This is matte. And I was just debating between which colours to actually do because I was thinking white, maybe rose gold, but I think black is going to give it a really high-end look. So I'm back now and this is nice and dry, and I actually really like that spray paint. I didn't have any problem with it whatsoever. I really love the finish. It dried really quick, so I'm definitely happy with it. While I was out there, I did take a bowl. I actually changed my idea a little bit, or added to it rather. I was going to have it like this and then the planter sitting inside, but I decided it kind of looks like something is missing. I didn't want to add any more rings to it, so I knew that. And then I went and looked at my Poundland haul and I grabbed this bowl. This is what it is. This is what it looks like. And I've actually spray painted it. And I really love this because it isn't perfect. It kind of looks handmade, like the edges go up and down a little bit. And I spray painted it gold. I thought it would really complement the black and gold. So what or rather the black. So what I'm going to do is just add it to the top here with some hot glue, maybe some super glue as well. And then it's just down to you what you'd like to place in there really. You can have some succulents, you can have an actual plant, or like, you know, have a few little plants in there. And if you want to, you can also add a little bit of, like for example, if you have painted it gold, you can add gold just to the bottom of the legs here. So just in case you've forgotten, these are the Poundland items that we've used to create this. Isn't it crazy? I mean, who would know that this just cost us £2? It cost me £3 only because I used the bowl as well, but if you don't use the bowl, it will just cost you £2. Today's giveaway is kindly sponsored by thedeal.com. They're an online discount company and they're cheaper than Poundland. I'm going to run this giveaway for 1 week and I'll probably announce the winner on the community tab, so keep an eye out there. For the next project, you're going to take this Poundland frame. And I really love these because it's deep and there's just so much more possibilities when it's a deep frame. So cut this off and then you're going to take the twine and also cut that off on both ends. And if you're left with the little bits here, you can pull them out with pliers and they come out easily. It's up to you if you would like to paint the frame or the background as well as the planters themselves. So what I'm using for the planters are actually these dishes from Poundland. You get 3 in a pack just for £1. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take 2. You can do 3 or 1 in the center if you like. I think I'm going to go 2 because 3 seemed too crowded. Also, I only have 2 anyway because I used the 3rd one in another project previously. So I got these planters that fit in there nicely, and I think I'm going to use those. I might spruce them up a little bit. So Poundland do sell some faux succulents. These are actually from IKEA. So just make sure that they're kind of evened out before you stick it down. And then you're going to take your hot glue. Again, you can use a combination of glues. So like super glue. I'm going to apply it all here. I wish they made like a really long glue stick that just went on and you never had to change them. So yep, that is a lot of glue. Make sure it's nice and centered. And you know what would be really nice actually is having actually fresh herbs inside here. So like parsley, coriander, that kind of thing. So I've just placed that in there just to make sure that I've given it enough height before the other planter. And now again, just take your hot glue and secure that in place. What I like to do is when I've got a faux planter like these, you know, they don't look too great sometimes. I mean, the succulent itself is pretty decent for a faux succulent, but the base, just look at that. Doesn't cut it for me. So what I like doing is just taking some moss to cover that up and make it look more natural and realistic. So I get this from the park. Look, I've got a whole big amount there. So when you are out in the park, just grab yourself a little bag because it does come in so handy for crafting and it's free. So I'm just going to add some hot glue on the base so that I can add the moss in. You can have it coming down the sides a little bit if you like. And then I think I'm going to also add a touch of colour. I'm going to go with gold. And I'm not going to add too much, it's just going to be like here, just on the top, a thin layer. And I actually do not mind those brush strokes at all because that is actually the look I was going for. I want it to look kind of like, you know, the abstract paintings. I purposely chose like a dry brush. It's funny because I generally don't like brush strokes showing, but today I was like, I really feel like that is the touch that this planter needs. So just tucking the moss away for a bit there. And I'm going to do the same. Once this is dry, I'm going to just let the moss settle back to its original place, dangling down a little bit. So I'm doing the same with this planter, taking my hot glue and adding some moss and then adding the paint. So Poundland do come out with some moss, but it tends to be around Easter. I wish it was like year long because it comes in so handy for crafters. And the reason why I'm just painting this bit here is because when it's in this other planter, there's only a little bit that pops out, and that's going to be where the colour shows. So that's 2 planters done, and we're going to just set those aside, clean up a little bit while they dry before we add them inside. So these are nice and dry now. Going to pop them back in. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more detail, just taking my paintbrush how I did with this part here, and instead of painting it gold, I'm just going to add maybe a black strip across these. You can do little dots on there if you want it to kind of look a bit Scandi. I was just sort of playing off camera, and I really like the way that this came out actually, so I'm going to show you what I did. So I think I have to remember now myself, I think initially I just drew the line, and then I wanted to rub it out or tidy it up a little. Again, I think it just makes it look like more Scandinavian. I've decided I am going to leave the background white, and I thought I was going to leave this colour, but I might go in and add a little colour to it, or rather take away from the colour, because I'm going to be going in with some black and then maybe some of this gold as well, we'll see. I think I'm actually going to place everything that I'm making in my bathroom, give my bathroom a little bit of a makeover I think. So I'm just doing the tips of the paintbrush. Going down a frame. Again, I'm not worried if it isn't straight. You can get away with it with these kind of DIYs or this kind of style. Yeah, it's just the abstract kind of one. So this is how the second finished project looks. I'm really happy with it, even though this isn't exactly what I planned, but I really do like the way that it came out, and I think I'm going to make another one for my kitchen to put fresh herbs in there like I mentioned to you before. For the next project, you're going to need a toy. He is so perfect. Look at how well done he is. Really great quality. So he's perfect just the way he is, but we are going to spray paint him. Then you're going to need a bowl. These come in a pack of 4. So now I'm taking one of these bowls and I'm painting it black only because I ran out of the spray paint. And if you want to add texture, you can take a sponge brush like this. You can see it's not smooth. Sometimes I do like just to add a little bit so I don't have that kind of smooth finish. It depends what I'm going for really, but I just decided I will do that for this bowl. So I've done the outside, let that to dry, and now I'm just doing the inside. So he is going to get spray painted gold. Once your bowl is nice and dry, you're going to take your hot glue and stick it on. I am actually going to use 2 combinations just to make sure it's nice and secure. Honestly, it's amazing what you can do with some basic items. This cost us again just £2, but look at how a crazy high end this looks. It's absolutely majestic, gorgeous, and I'll tell you for sure that it definitely looks like it cost us way more than £2. So that's all of my ideas for today. I really hope that you have enjoyed watching and that you leave feeling inspired. Leave me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see more. Don't forget to check out Tony as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.